Oh, we should all agree on this one. Former Maverick Chandler Parsons does not think that he deserves to be booed when he faces his former team tonight. He spent 2 injury-plagued seasons in Dallas, and apparently there are some fans that are mad. He, quote, stole money from the team. Here's more from Parsons. It's like getting mad at somebody for getting in a car wreck and breaking their arm. Like, how in the world can you be mad at somebody for getting hurt? I can never understand that aspect of it. So when it comes to Dallas, you're going to get mad at me because Dirk decided to take less money to bring in a really good player, and then unfortunately he gets hurt. That's why you're mad? Sure, boo. I don't think that's why I would boo. I got a lot of other reasons.
Yeah.
Marcellus.
Yes.
Should they give him a break? I don't.
Well,
why?
I mean, full disclosure, I have some experience in stealing money from Dallas. So with that said, right. For different reasons also. Mine was effort and lack of achievement. It wasn't just injury.
You were over it.
That was done.
You were over
I was coming down the hill with no brakes.
Yeah,
it just happens. He should be honest as he was in that assessment, and he also should shut off his emotions and not care about the response.
Thank you.
Because you could do no better in that moment. That was just the luck of the draw, the bad luck of the draw, that he was injured in his years with Dallas. So, hey, I give you one speech. I gave you my honest assessment. Move on.
Because let's be honest, he's stealing money again now. So,
hey, someone's willing to give it to you. It is not stealing.
Preach.
That is what I operate under all the time.
I'm not hating. Look, it's
I'm
all we all
stealing out
wanted.
here right now.
Thank you.
I got a week vacation in LA to come hang out with you guys.
First of all, you work 12 hours a day. That is not a vacation.
Yeah.
You need to reevaluate.
I told Jerry Jones the same thing.
I just think it's just a little self-absorbed for him to think that Dallas is even going to remember him.
Oh,
like
interesting.
that.
Interesting.
Wow.
No, seriously, like
They'll remember.
Like, what were you there? Like 100
they will
days,
now.
maybe, like 100 days or something.
Dude, I was
The
in Dallas less than
No,
that, and they
because remember, he and Mark Cuban were like,
Yeah, they were.
That's the interesting part
The one person who probably would still get booed is probably DeAndre Jordan, your boy.
Oh, that's
everybody else.
But they were
It's kind of like, come on. It's like Chandler Parsons.
I don't know.
I feel
think
like Chandler
booing
Parsons
is cool.
is getting booed off of that, the DeAndre Jordan thing, seeing the Tim McMahon article that came out, just how much a part of that he was. That's the interesting
Besides,
side
you
to me.
cannot tell people not to boo you. Like, that's just automatic stupid.
That means they will boo you?
Of course. If you tell me not to boo you, I'm like, oh,
right.
Now I'm going to boo you as loud as I've ever booed
don't
in my
touch
whole
this.
life.
That's exactly what you touch.
It's a good conversation to have when we got a live audience today, too.
Yeah, kids. Do what you're told not to do. Time for 3 cheers.
Oh, man.
Clint Capella.
Again?
Maybe
After getting dunked
we
on by
should
Westbrook?
do like a whole section of this.
I think he's going to replace Austin Rivers for y'all.
No. Now you're
Leave
fooling.
Austin alone. That
No,
boy's good.
you keep bringing him up. I would have forgotten about him.
I love him.
You do not.
He's like third in the league.
That follow through. Yeah, you see that follow through? What's that going to do?
2 cheers for a Louisville lineman. Check out a lineman here. Loses his balance.
Wow.
All that bud.
The loneliest place in the world right there, guys.
Buddy.
Let's just say he's a little bottom
buddy.
Is that what he's like?
Low center of gravity.
Boy, he built like his
Yeah,
mama.
he just too much on the
Built
heels.
like his mama.
Seeing Ed Oliver ghost out there.
3 cheers for Marquise Morris. Wide open for a 3. Wide open. Got all day.
You know, sometimes you open for a reason.
Yeah, when you can dribble, when they let you do a dribble and get your feet set, close out.
Sometimes that's in the design, dude.
That's around the closeout
Who's he
all
talking
right
to?
there.
Earlier this week, we all thought Tony Romo had given a eulogy. I mean, he kind of did.
Romo!
There are some saying he could still lead a team to a Super Bowl. Okay.
Get some shout outs to the East Lake Panthers in the house. What's up, baby?
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
We have an audience.
Look at that. Not just a football team. That's the #1 team in San Diego, East Lake Panthers, now going to the Nationals in Las Vegas to go see. They're 12th ranked in the nation right now. And shout out to little Mike Speed, that's my man.
Which one of y'all gonna play for Detroit Lions?
Okay, stop. Although, speaking of bad teams, well, let's get right back into it. The Browns are actually also terrible. I mean, they're awful. They're awful. They're 0-10. I can't even say that, saying they could be the first team since the 2008 Lions to go 0-16. But the Browns VP doesn't seem phased. He told Monday Morning Quarterback, "We are not focused on wins and losses this year. We're not going to blink. No one is panicked." I think saying that we're not focused on wins and losses, LZ, is one of the greatest quotes to come out of sports this year so far.
Y'all wrong.
Take it away.
If the goal was to tank and try to get the #1 pick in the draft, then you are right on course.
Woo-hoo.
But there were moments in which you were up 20-0 in the season.
You tried.
There were moments in the fourth quarter that you could have actually won a game. So to tell fans who were like, oh my gosh, we're going to win, that it's not wins and losses, it's total BS. You're just a bad team, and you're trying to put a little bunny on the pot of crap.
How far removed can you be from sports, sitting up here in the comforts behind this desk? And we say it all the time, and we say it especially about the Lakers right now, where it's not about the wins and losses with this young core. Let them just grow together. Right now, he is saying exactly what we're allowed to say, and I love him for saying it. It's about the process, not the results. Just like in practice, trust the scoreboard. Trust the plan.
Trust the plan.
Thank you.
If you're a Browns fan, I'm ecstatic about this.
What's the plan?
You were up 20-0 in the game, and you lost.
Listen, winning or losing is a byproduct at this point. You're on quarterback number 6 or something this year for them. You're planning towards the future. You're the Browns. You've just been recycling people over and over there, trying to find answers. You're actually looking long-term.
He went against the specific quarterbacks.
He got hurt game one.
And then the second quarterback, the rookie, was someone that Hugh Jackson wanted. He went after Kessler. That's what he wanted.
Cody Kessler.
So let's not pretend as if now all of a sudden he wanted to be 0-16. No, he wanted to win
All
games.
I want you to see is this parallel universe that you love, and it's going to be a 10-6 team that goes into the playoffs and gets smacked in the wild card round. And he's saying, I don't need 10 wins for that fate to happen. We're not doing anything this year. Let's worry about the process of getting somewhere.
When have you done something? Like, the thing is this. If you're a Browns fan,
how you change this.
But you're a Browns fan, you're thinking, how many years am I supposed to sit here and say, we're going to do it this time?
This is a hard reset. You know when your phone or your computer goes bad, not just unplugging it, but shutting the whole thing down, waiting 10 minutes. They are waiting a season to really start this up again. This is a hard reset of a jump start to a future.
It's a hard franchise reset.
And you're like Charlie Brown right now. Here comes. All right. Moving on. I don't believe I've said Joe Flacco in quite some time.
Joe Cool.
Yeah, it's weird. Ray Lewis had some public criticism for his former quarterback, Joe Flacco, yesterday. When asked about his inconsistent play this season, he told Fox Sports 1, quote, gifted? Absolutely. Passionate about what he do? I've never seen that. He's not a rah-rah guy. He won't say much. But in the game of football, there has to be some burning fire behind you. That sounds painful. Joe Flacco responded, but it was too boring to listen to. Oh, so he was dancing.
There's some passion.
All right. He did say, though, he thought he and Ray had a better relationship because I feel like he probably thought he just got stabbed in the back a little bit. Fair of him to question passion?
Not at all. But you got to, one, check the source. And what Ray Lewis's level of passion, I don't think anybody that ever played football qualifies in terms of what passion is to Ray Lewis.
Yeah, it seems like a high bar.
And two, this is an attribute that's positive when they're going through trivial circumstances. Joe Cool, that's all we hear under fire. And now that same mentality and that same passion is also negative because they're going up and down this year. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit ridiculous that we have this idea that, oh, it can only be one way. You can only succeed with passion like Ray Lewis. When we've had guys go out there and win multiple Super Bowl MVPs looking like this.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. That's the face of a champion right there. So don't tell me
baby.
You need unbridled passion.
Fire in the hole.
Win games, all right?
That's too much.
That's too much passion.
That's my quarterback. That's a cake party.
My favorite summation of the Ray Lewis passion comes from Joe Flacco in 2013, and I quote,
Oh, yeah.
He meant everything he was saying, but I didn't know what he was talking about 90% of the time.
I remember that. I remember when he said that.
Oh, that's your passion, baby.
Perfect. That's the first time you brought a fact up that we all liked. Good job. Next up, Romo Renaissance. If you thought Tony Romo conceding the Cowboys starting job earlier this week meant he was nearing the end of his career, oh, were you wrong? Or at least that's what Jerry Jones thinks. Here's what the owner had to say about his longevity. Quote, I believe Tony will be the quarterback on a Super Bowl team. I believe that strongly. We're talking generic now, and I have no plans for him not to be part of the Dallas Cowboys. He also added that he thought he had 5 years of football left in him. Marcellus.
Yes, ma'am.
You're Romo's biggest fan.
Bravo!
Do you see him in a Super Bowl situation?
Absolutely. I see him being a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. If he can find himself in the right situation, those two things can marry. All of a sudden, you can have that success. But this is a part of what I've been telling you for the last 3 months. This is part of the Jerry Jones Romo package. The Romo care package and golden parachute goes like this. Romo, come here. I do not want you to go out there and tell those people that you're going to fight for this job. you're going to lay down and give it to Dak. However, I'm going to do two things for you. One, I'm going to tell everyone you're going to be on our roster next year. What does that say? $23 million will be paid to Romo. Two, he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback if you get him. And guess what that means? You have to trade for Tony Romo at the tune of $23 million at the age of 37.
Are we not giving him
taking care
a lot
Tony
of the
Romo.
benefit of the doubt, seeing as, I don't know, he's never been in a Super Bowl? I feel like we're giving him a lot of
Don't
credit
let those
here.
facts get in the way. There's always a first.
This is still a guy who on his best day can be one of the top 10 or maybe even top 5 at his very best quarterbacks in the league. And if you look, there's a team out in Denver who's already got the blueprint for a situation like this.
That is fair.
Just how to get it done.
Yep.
I'm just going to run through MVP candidate right now. Tom Brady's 39. Guy that just won a Super Bowl, 39. Elway, 38. Unitas, 37. Rich Gannon, 37.
Yep.
So just because he's over 35 years of age does not mean that he's beyond a chance of making it to a Super Bowl.
So there's a chance situation.
There's a chance.
It might be minuscule.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
He's taking care of Romo.
Coming up, Cam
to go to
Newton.
Cleveland.
Cam Newton wore these yesterday, and we are going to talk about what are those? Winners and losers next.
SportsNation.
I am loving me some Joel Embiid, who has now for trademark submitted the process, and it includes shirts, flip-flops, children's books, and pre-bottled Shirley Temples.
Man,
what's going on?
Trying to hit that bar and bat mitzvah circuit hard with
MarcellusWileyShop.com. That's all I got to think of.
Do not steal from this young man's thunder.
That is exactly what you should do, young man. I applaud that, because if we can have Trump steaks and Trump water, you can have all kinds of Shirley Temple water and
I've never seen a Shirley Temple like this. This is amazing.
Smart, actually.
Can I get a Sam Hinkie dyed for this shirt?
Like they have apple cider?
Yes.
That's what we need.
Ooh, I like apple cider. Loser, Virginia Tech, legendary head coach Frank Beamer, skipping the Virginia Tech Notre Dame game to attend a beauty pageant. Golick, as a Notre Dame alum, is he making the right move?
Yeah, probably this year. I'd say that anything's going to be better than watching what happens this weekend, but we're still going to pull it off. I believe in you guys.
I mean, why
as
can't
long as we don't get any more turbo dabbing.
Yeah, turbo dab. Let him live. You know how many years he had to sacrifice and miss out on that beauty pageant? Let the man live.
What are you saying
He got
right
paid.
now?
It's his time.
It's his time.
Miss out on a beauty? Is that a sentence? Winner.
I hosted one, yeah.
Wow. Cam Newton, just trying to make people angry everywhere he goes. What are these? That's for real, though.
He didn't make them.
Fashionable or hideous?
I can't even explain.
Or hideously.
I'm not even sure.
They are!
That's pretty good.
See, now y'all like it, huh? Y'all see the story behind it, and now you like it.
I don't even know.
Are these tribute to Enzo
There's a
Amore?
story behind it?
I love
Or is
it.
that just coincidence that Enzo Amore
I
is
love
awesome?
it, except the tail.
It's very Fendi, the tail.
Yeah, it
loser,
was.
dog.
That is not a dog. Let's see it. Come on, give us some love.
That's some
All this
cat
catch wants a little attention, but she's not having it. Look at that.
I feel like I'm watching like foreplay between.
You know what that is?
Look how smart that intelligent animal is.
I don't understand what's happening.
Look at that
I
cat.
know what I think it is.
All I want is some
right there.
love.
Oh, my God.
This
A dog
feels like
can never
we're
do
not
that.
supposed to be
That's a
seeing
crime.
this.
A dog could never pull that off.
That's 5 minutes into cat flicks and chill right
We
there.
should probably warn America.
All right, come on out here, man. Forget this cat.
Get out
Let's go
here.
look at these little puppies
out here,
right
boys.
here. Look at
Tell
this.
them again,
Look at this.
Marcellus. Man, you guys are what's up, Jeers?
East Lake right now. Panthers ain't coming to Vegas. National champions right here, baby. And this little Mike Stevens, my little man.